The president there not really showing a whole lot of clarity in terms of the question of what happened with Rod Rosenstein today. Something unusual happened, a flurry of media reports suggesting that he was either going to resign or that he was about to be fired. Rosenstein appeared at the White House. There was an inconclusive meeting, or at least a meeting that we did not learn publicly the conclusion of. And then the president there saying to reporters here in New York, look, we'll meet on Thursday and we'll be determining what's going on. Almost as if the president hasn't made up in his own mind exactly what's going on with Rod Rosenstein's status. So we'll wait to see that meeting on Thursday. Not clear here exactly what the president's intent is. Does he want to fire him? Is he simply waiting to fire Rod Rosenstein until Thursday when he can do it in person at the White House in that formal setting? Or is there something else going on here? Did someone blink here? Did Rod Rosenstein intend to resign and then blink? Or did the president intend to fire him and then blink? A lot of unanswered questions here, Wilfred, and the president not offering a lot of answers here this afternoon.
Is a resignation likely, Eamon, or is him being fired outright more likely between the two options? Does the president have enough political cover to do that?
Well, look, the president can legally do whatever he wants here. Rod Rosenstein works for him. The president doesn't need cause to fire him. So legally, the president's in the clear. The question is politically, how would Republicans on the Hill react if it would appear as if the president is trying to in some way put the squeeze on the Mueller investigation into his own campaign, and whether there was any collusion with the Russians? Would that fly with Republicans who are in control right now up on Capitol Hill? That's an unknowable political calculation for the president to make. But we don't even really fully understand today's developments yet in terms of exactly what happened here and whether this was a threatened firing or an actual firing or a change of heart on somebody's part.
So as we watch the president, Eamon, here in New York, meeting with leaders from around the world, President Trump says we are the envy of the world in terms of our fast-growing economy. Which bilaterals will you be looking for? Which leaders should we be looking as far as trade tensions or security tensions between the U.S. and other countries?
Well, there's so many opportunities here for the president to have FaceTime with the world leaders. But the one I'm interested in is whether or not we see the president and the leader of Iran together in a room at some point talking face to face. So we know that there have been the possibility has been discussed of the two leaders sitting down together. But whether they actually do that, I think is going to be fascinating. The president, of course, a big opponent of the Iran deal under the Obama administration, moving away from that in his administration. But what's he going to replace that with in terms of diplomacy with the Iranians? Will he have that face-to-face meeting? I think that's a big question this week.